So you want to know the questions that come back in every CBR exam? Well, in this video I'm gonna tell you 5 CBR questions that come back very often, almost every time. So definitely keep watching. Before you start watching, give a blue thumb up and also subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out any video. And also don't forget to follow us on social media because there we can give you updates on a daily basis. If you want to pass in one go for your car theory exam, go to www.theoriestar.nl because there we can help you to pass in one go for your car theory exam. Let's start. The first sign is this square blue sign. Remember that every time that you see a blue square with a speed in it, it means that it is an advisory speed. So this is no speed limit, but an advisory. In this sign, they advise you to drive 50. A lot of times, the CBR is gonna ask you, is this the maximum speed? You have to answer no, because this is no maximum speed. This is an advisory speed. They advise you to drive 50. Why would they advise you to drive 50? Most of the times they know that there is a bend coming or something else coming that you have to slow down and have to drive, in this case, 50 or 60 if it's saying 60. But the speed limit is higher and that depends on the road. So here the question is, what does this sign mean? So on the left we see 50 with a red cross on it. And that means that it is the end of the advisory speed. From now on they don't advise you to drive 50 anymore, but the regular speed. On the right, you see the square with 50 in it, and that means that they advise you to drive 50. And what do we see here, ladies and gentlemen? Here we also see a number in the sign, but we don't see the blue square, but we see a circle. And in this case, it means that it is a maximum speed. So here on the left, they tell you that the maximum speed is 50. And on the right, you see these 3 black crosses on it. And that means that it is the end of the maximum speed. Okay? So here, what is the answer? The 2 signs are both maximum speeds. On the left, it tells you that you have to drive 50 maximum. And on the right, it tells you that it is the end of the maximum speed. So you can drive faster after that. Here we see 2 signs. And the question is, if you see both of these signs, which one is more important? The left sign or the right sign? The right sign we already know, that means that it is a maximum speed. What is the left sign? Do you know that? Good. This is an electronic sign. And the electronic signs are always higher, more important than the other signs. Because they can update them whenever they want. And anytime they can change it. So if you see an electronic speed, it's always more important. So you have to listen to that one and not to the other one. So here the question is, which sign is more important? The answer to that is the electronic sign. Okay? The electronic signs are always the most important signs that you can have on the road. Okay, here we see 2 signs. On the left you see this shark teeth. Okay? And that means that you have to give priority to all the traffic that is crossing you. Okay? So you are heading an intersection and all the traffic that is gonna cross you has priority. On the right, you have priority. And you have to imagine that you are there on the thick lane and the 2 side lanes, they have the shark teeth in front of them. So they have to give priority to you. So here the question is, at which sign do you have to give way to the other traffic? Is that the first sign or is that the second sign? Correct, it's the first, the left sign. There you have to give way to all the other traffic. On the right, you get priority. These signs are also very important, okay? Every time that you see this yellow sign, it means that you are driving on a priority road. So that means that you can keep driving and all the traffic that is gonna cross you or want to cross you have to let you go first. So there will no one be crossing you. You have priority. On the right, we see 3 black crosses over it. And if you see the 3 black crosses, it always means that it is the end of that sign. So on the left, you are driving on a priority road, and on the right, the sign is telling you that it is the end of the priority road. So that means that you are not driving on a priority road anymore. So what is the right answer here? Correct. Which street are you not allowed to enter? You see two signs here, right? On the left, you see stop in the sign, and on the right, you see a red circle with a white brick in it. If you see the left sign, so with stop in it, it doesn't mean that you cannot enter the street. If you see the sign with stop in it, it means that you have to stop the car. So that means that you drive and you are heading an intersection. And when you are standing in front of the intersection, you have to stop. So also, if you already can tell that there is no other traffic, you still have to make sure that you stop the car for at least 2 seconds. So you have to stop the car. Apart from that, it has the same meaning as the shark teeth. So the sign that we saw before. It's the same. The stop sign is the same as the shark teeth. But the only difference is that the stop sign is telling you that you have to stop the car in front of the intersection. If you have the shark teeth in front of you, then you do not have to stop the car if there is no other traffic. On the right, the sign is telling you that you cannot enter the road. So that means that you cannot drive in this road. So the question here, which street are you not allowed to enter? Is that the left sign or the right sign? Correct, that's the right sign. The right sign, you cannot enter the road. Which sign here is indicating a one-way road? Obvious, right? On the left you see 2 arrows, and that means that it's two-way. On the right you see 1 arrow, and that means that it is a one-way road. So can you expect oncoming traffic if you are driving on that road? No, because it's a one-way road. Traffic that wants to enter a one-way road, what sign would they see? Correct. That's the sign that you just saw. The red circle with the white brick in it. That is telling you that you cannot enter the road because that road is a one-way road. So from the other side you cannot enter it. So here, the left sign is telling you that it's a two-way road, and the right sign is telling you that it's a one-way road. This is the last question that you can see here. And I want you to answer it down below, and I want to see if you know the correct answer. Good luck. This was it. Don't forget to give a blue thumb up and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also don't forget to follow us on social media, because there we can give you updates on a daily basis. Also don't forget to go to www.theoriestar.nl before your exam, so you can practice everything that you need to know and pass in one go. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Goodbye.